long time coming. I have been testing out this holster for about 2 months now. This is a holster by our friends over at 1791 Gunleather. You've seen us do reviews in the past for 1791 Everyday Carry, which is the same company's leather line of everyday carry tool organizers we've done in the past. But I am doing a review on the Optic Ready Fair Chase holster made out of deer hide. This thing is super soft, super supple, but I'll get that momentarily. So I've been carrying concealed carries for about 8 or 9 years. Most of the time I carry my Glock 27. And since I have started carrying, I've been using a friction-based holster from a local company down in Naples. This is the second holster I've had for this particular firearm. It's got this friction material. They say it's the same material that linebackers use in the NFL. And it works well. Over time, this material does wear off, and then that's why I had to get a second one, because it did fall apart. So friction holsters work fine, and I enjoyed them because I was able to get in and out of my car a lot when I was doing service work. I would just turn around and tuck them in. The problem I had was the lack of security. Look, I know they're friction. I know they claim you can wear these in gym shorts. I found not to be the case. They slide down unless you're gym. Now, when I say gym shorts, I mean like basketball shorts or whatever. Light material shorts with an elastic waistband or a drawstring waistband. I've tried that. It does not feel secure. I've tightened. I've cinched my line down all the way. Cause your pants to feel like you're slipping. So I liked the idea and the soft of a friction-based holster. I have a Kydex-based holster I've tried. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace. Went instantly back to this. The only time I would wear the Kydex with the leather back holster was when I was on my kayak. I put it on my side because I just did not trust the friction base not to fall out while standing up and getting into my kayak all day. It wasn't worth the risk. So I would wear the Kydex with the big leather, and the leather was kind of just rough and on your skin, and just being out there in the heat, it just wasn't comfortable. And so when 1791 Gunleather reached out to me and said, hey, we got this new Optic Ready Fair Chase holster, I said, okay, great, I'll love to test it out. This is made out of deer hide. It is so much softer than your regular cowhide. It's hard to explain. This is 100%, it's pure deer hide. I mean, it's no overlay, nothing. It's I'm not a leather expert, but this is, once again, this isn't like some stitched together material. You see there's no thread lines there. They didn't sew some nice, soft, supple material onto some raw hide or cow leather. This is deer hide. The thing is nice. It's soft. It has a similar shape to the friction-based holster, but I have the added advantage, and this is huge for me. I have the added advantage of the clip. It provides the security I'm looking for. I can wear this in the same manner, the same feel as I've been wearing my friction holster for years, same part of my body, which I could not do with my Kydex holster. So I have the natural feeling of having my firearm where I always have had it. I haven't had to make any sort of compromise of where I'm going to put it on my body to make the firearm feel the best with the type of holster. No, this holster allows me to carry my firearm where I want. And as you can see, over time it does form fit. I've only been carrying this for about a month, 2 months, and you can see it's already kind of form fit to the outline of my Glock. And so it will form to it. And as time goes by, you'll get the beautiful wear marks that we like with leather. High quality clip. Once again, this slides inside. This is a concealed carry. This does slide in the waistband. This guy goes over your belt, especially if you have a nice 1791 belt. Goes wonderful with that. If not, it'll work with any belt. And so you have the ability to slide this in, put it in the same part of your body as you're used to, but have the security of knowing that clip's there to hold the holster in place. And with a little work and dexterity, as you set your holster into your pant, right? Just kind of lift up like this. Try to get my finger away. Lift up like this. And you can get used to still having the ability, if you need to remove it and put it back in as you're getting out of your vehicle. Sometimes I'm concerned that wearing a firearm in my waistband will start to wear and put divots in the leather on my seat, or sometimes, depending on my pants, it's just not comfortable. So I'll back into my cab of my truck, reach down, slide the holster out, put it on my console, get in my truck, drive to my final destination, get out of the truck, back up, seat my firearm, which is what I liked about the friction. That's what attracted me to the whole concept of a clipless friction-based holster 12 years ago, because I was an IT guy. I was constantly getting in and out of my truck. I was driving 130 miles a day. Well, the 1791 Gunleather Optic Ready Light Bearing Fair Chase holster gives you that same security and gives you the same option. Once again, I can back into my truck. I can slide this, once again, lift my clip up, place the firearm where I need to, and do it in a manner that no one can see me, no one's seeing what I'm doing, and I still have the ability to adjust, settle, seat, place my firearm where I want to, but have the added security of a clip. As you heard me say, this is an optic bearing. There is room. That's why it has this little protrusion down here. Sadly, unfortunately, I do not have an optic on my firearm yet, but I'm going to get one. They do make some for the Glock that actually latches around the trigger safety. And so this is accommodated. This has room, almost like a pouch down here, to allow for an optic. That's why it's called the Optic Ready Fair Chase holster. The nice thing is you don't have to have the optic. I don't have an optic in here. My gun does not feel any less secure when I have it in my waistband. It fits either way. So if you have a firearm, maybe you have multiple firearms. One has the optic, one doesn't. But they're both the same size, and you want to utilize them both with the same holster. That is an option with the 1791 Gunleather Fair Chase holster Optic Ready version. As you see, you kind of have the equivalent, I guess, what we'd call almost like a beaver tail, right? It has this little flap to kind of provide extra protection against your skin, so you don't have to worry about making contact with that uncomfortable cold butt of your slide. And so that'll be up against your skin as well. It fits in there nicely. It's squeezed in. Once again, I sit in my kayak with this. If you guys watch my kayaking videos, you see me stand up. Granted, my camera's on the opposite side of my body than my gun, so sometimes you don't see it unless you're looking for it. But even with this holster, I have no concern, no paranoia of my firearm falling out. It's comfortable. I'm out on the kayak for hours on end. I'm in Florida. It's hot. Got this in my waistband while on the boat. You don't stay dry in a kayak. Does not itch. Does not cause any sort of rash on my skin anyhow. It is a great holster. So if you're looking for a nice, soft, supple leather holster, clip holster to wear for your everyday concealment comfort, I strongly suggest you head over to d-410.com/1791 or simply go to 1791gunleather.com. You can Google it. Check out the Optic Ready Light Bearing Fair Chase holster. You'll be glad you did. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.
This has been a Digital 410 production.